Up to this point, when you've solved a system of equations, you've always been given two equations with two variables, usually x and y. You can graph a system of 2 by 2, you can use elimination, you can use substitution. Sometimes you even have a system that is a system of inequalities where you're looking for a double shaded region. Well, in section 3.5, we're going to work with three equations in three variables. Let's take a look at the first example. So here's our first example. We're going to look at x minus y plus z is equal to -1. X plus y plus 3z is equal to -3. 2x minus y plus 2z is equal to 0. So the first thing you have to have is an idea. So here's your idea. This is a light bulb. Draw your light bulb. And here it is shining. What we're going to do is eliminate the y's. So why I had this great idea is because I already recognized that in the first and the second equation, the y's eliminate. And then in the second and the third equations, the y's eliminate. So check this out. If I add these two equations together, I get 2x plus 4z is equal to -4. Can you imagine just adding the x's, the y's, and the z's? The y's cancel out. Now add the second and the third equations together. You'll get 3x plus 5z is equal to -3. 3x plus 5z is equal to -3. Now we can treat this like we've treated every other system of equations we've ever dealt with before. We can think of the least common multiple of 2 and 3, which would be 6. So to make my life perfect, I'm going to multiply the top equation by 3 and the bottom equation by -2. That gives me 6x plus 12z is equal to -12. -6x minus 10z is equal to +6. X's cancel. 2z is equal to -6. Z is equal to -3. All right, we're 1 for 3. One of our three variables has been found. Okay, now let's just back up a step. And over here, we can solve for x. Check this out. 3x plus 5z is equal to -3. Do you see what I did there? I plugged -3 in for the z. I hope everybody's listening to this video, because if you're not, if you're just watching, I highly doubt anybody has any idea what's going on right now. It's so important to listen to the sound. And here we go. X is equal to 4. Do you need to rewind? Feel free to rewind at any point. All right, and then I can keep backing up a little bit more. I'm going to back up to here, and now I can find y. Now I can pick any of those three original equations and plug in x and z. I'm going to go with x minus y plus z is equal to -1. I know that x is 4. I don't know what y is. I know that z is -3, and that the whole thing is equal to -1. Huh, check it out. Subtract 4, add 3, -y is equal to -5 plus 3 would be -2. Y is equal to +2. All right, now I'm going to list my answer as an ordered triple. An ordered triple just puts them in x, y, z order. So I have 4, 2, and -3. Final answer, an ordered triple. Let's try another one. I'm going to turn the page. You might need a new page too. My next example is a plus b plus c is equal to -3. In fact, I'm going to label this as example 2. A plus b plus c is equal to -3. 3b minus c is equal to 4. Third equation, 2a minus b minus 2c is equal to -5. Okay, the first step is to have a great idea. Have a bright idea. Here's my bright idea. Light bulb moment. I am going to eliminate a. Eliminate a. Now, I'm going to eliminate a in equations 1 and 3. So here we go. I'm going to take 1 and 3. But, oh wait, I can't eliminate A in 1 and 3. What would it take to eliminate the A? Probably multiplying one of these equations by, have you had a bright idea? Why don't we multiply the top equation by -2? Remember, we need to multiply the entire thing by -2, which is going to give me -2a, -2b, -2c equals +6. Combine that with equation 3, 2a minus b minus 2c is equal to -5. Add these together. -3b minus 4c is equal to +1. Okay, then I'm going to bring back, this guy. And this is, remember, 3b minus c is equal to 4. Hallelujah, my b's cancel out. Nice work. -5c is equal to 5. C is equal to -1. Okay, and then let's just back up a step. And I'm going to back up over here, and we can find b. Remember that 3b minus c is equal to 4. So 3b minus -1 is equal to 4. This is really a +1, so I'm going to subtract 1. 3b is equal to 3. b is equal to 1. All right, 2 for 3. We just need a now. So let's back it up again. Here we go. Back up over here. 4a. What could I do? You know what? I'm going to go with that first equation, one of my originals. That very first one was pretty straightforward. I don't know what a is, but I know that b is 1, and I know that c is -1. So what must a be? Well, these cancel. Check it out. A is equal to -3. All right, in my final step, I'm going to give my answer as an ordered triple. So for my final answer, I want to choose the black ink. Just a second. Let me choose black. How about -3, 1, -1? There we go. All right, so would it be useful for you to rewind and watch again? Have I blown your mind? The first step tomorrow is going to be to have a good idea. And then we're just going to start taking our time, going nice and slow, being careful with our multiplication, and being careful with our signs. All right, aren't you excited? I love solving a 3x3 system. See you tomorrow.